Welcome back to Xenogears. You might be wondering, Catnip, what the fuck are you doing? It's a YouTube video. Well, apparently, we missed a bunch of shit because I sucked in the tournament. Apparently we need to see this.
Good morning. Operation Rescue Margie is now underway. First, Faye and I will prepare for the tournament in the arena. What do you mean prepare for the tournament? You're not going to do anything.
Oh, it's like someone's freaking Let's Play. We saw this. Alright, so this is the fight we fucked up.
They actually do let you.
Yeah, we did that.
Graphics.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like when I was swimming, this was happening at the same time, but we skipped every single one of these because I fucking sucked.
Hey, it's Joe time!
All right.
He doesn't do any damage, but his fans might get upset.
Here's Mr. Satan. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Why they backtracked? Well,
I was pretty close.
Check out my magic pills? You trying to sell me drugs? Look.
oh, is it just like a rando fight?
Almost.
Okay, keep going.
And
Oh, yeah. It's...
tournament semifinals.
What are you doing here, Dan? I escaped from Yui's place.
You mean you ran away?
I'm here to avenge my sister's death.
That's not Toad's
Please,
voice.
Dan, stop it.
Where's Toad?
Shut your mouth. I will never forgive you, you murderer. Ugh, what do you want me to do?
Unmurder her, obviously.
I'm gonna take you down.
We'll get something if we don't attack him.
This is for all of Lahan.
You might still get something even if you don't. Even if you do. But
This is for Timothy.
That little jerking hand.
This is for my sister.
Damn! Can we just like roundhouse kick him once in the face? That's the greatest move I've ever seen. Can I attack him even once? I'm gonna roundhouse him like once in the face.
You scum.
hey, that's my attack. Wow.
Oh, because you probably always hit him, yeah. But you have to do it this way. How else are we gonna sell strategy guides? You have to lose all your HP. Okay, some of these attacks are amazing though. Oh wait. Oh, he just gets tired?
Damn you, Faye. Why don't you fight back? Come on, I challenged you. I can't. There's no way I could ever bring myself to strike you, Dan.
You know what? That's kind of funny to me. Even the people who wrote the strategy guide were like, well, obviously you beat the shit out of Dan. Well, obviously.
Darn. Taking you down so easily like this isn't going to satisfy the souls of my sister or Timothy. Blast! I'll save this duel for later. The next time I meet you, it's going to be your funeral, scum. Until then, hang on to this.
I totally imagine the Paper Mario devs saw that attack and they were like, write that down. Because everything in Paper Mario does that, like...
Every time you look at it, I want you to suffer and feel the guilt for what you did.
Took possession of Alice's wedding dress.
Dan, Shut up! I don't want to hear your stupid excuses. Faye, you're such a bastard.
So, what... God damn, this game is so in-depth. I don't necessarily have to see it, but, like, what does he say then? Does he just die? Like, does he not say all this shit if you kill him? Or whatever, like, beat his ass? Or do you still get the same cutscene here?
Yay!
So naturally, we're gonna equip the wedding.
Oh, it just like ends like normal or whatever. Okay, interesting. So, what did he give you, or is it gonna be like a later cutscene?
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna skip anyway.
Tournament's final bout.
I'll never forget. Yeah, I just did the classic. Who the fuck's this masked man?
What a wimp.
Okay, someone said that if you use Rise...
Oh, the wedding dress.
Oh, it didn't heal. He flees immediately, so obviously that's not true.
If he just laughed, that'd be amazing. Do you feel like knock him out the ring, or what a whim? Yeah.
Boo, boo, come on, fight properly. This is not good. At this rate.
I'll start that.
Just as I thought.
Oh, it's the fish guy.
You, where did you learn that technique? Who cares where? Come on now. Put up a serious fight. So then why do you fight? For yourself? Or for the sake of others? Why do you ask that for?
Also, I'm just thinking that it still took the same amount of time for Faye to return, regardless if you win or not, it looks like. Like in this, because it's like a scripted time he comes back. So like, what was he doing then when he lost? Was he just sitting there like, man, I can't go back right now, man. They'll think I... Shit, man.
Doesn't there have to be a reason or a goal for a person to fight? My reasons for fighting are none of your business. So, you are fighting for no reason or
He
goal?
just sat there like, fuck, man.
Would you shut up? I'm in the middle of finding. Finding my purpose.
That's a good response to everything, honestly.
Then forget it, for there's no way you could find such.
This part seems really weirdly translated.
What?
It does.
You appear to be looking forward.
But I think he's also supposed to be cryptic. Like, I think the guy's supposed to be talking in riddles.
But in reality, you're only looking downward. You're only looking at yourself. Like that, you will find nothing. How would you know? I know. By exchanging blows with you, I can tell a great deal. Shut up!
Damn.
Weak. You won't even
Nah, it's because this is all the cutscenes we missed.
raise me with those kinds of attacks.
So in the tournament, I ended up losing like here, and then there was like not all of this, but like probably like 5 minutes worth of cutscenes we haven't been able to see because I didn't.
But
survive.
superficially, at least, it seems you've matured physically. You've done well in recovering from those wounds, Faye. How do you know my name? I deliberately didn't use my real name when
I like how every single person is like, yo, it's Faye. It's like, bro.
Enter this contest. And that thing about me recovering from my wounds, you aren't who I think you are. Hmm? Oh my, is it already that time? I guess it can't be helped. I've got to be on my way. So
all I'm gathering from this plot so far is that everyone recognizes Faye and knows Faye, but Faye doesn't know who Faye is. But he also has that like split personality shit that they've alluded to once at the beginning of the game, and never again. And then, yeah.
so long, my planet needs me. Wait, I want to ask you. Grumble. It appears that competitor Wiseman has forfeited. The remaining competitor will automatically be awarded victory. What? Are you serious? Boo, yeah, I won the bet. Wiseman?
I knew Wiseman would bail, woo! Yeah, it's funny they make like a crucial cutscene of crucialness essentially be optional. Man, is there anything else, or is everything else we've seen?
What? Playing in the reservoir again?
Yeah, we saw that.
Tell you. The child on ramble his name. Bartholomew were killed till I don't have.
In case I just.
I don't even think I got this far yet. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. We'll give a thumbs up though. Bloom plays. Let's go. Thanks for your help. Purple Horde Larry scene. Well, like earlier? Like this one? We already saw this one like in the game.
Just say this event is a tribute.
But that one happened in the game. I got to see all this. But there was something else after.
Come on.
The first one is like a scripted one or whatever that happens. Best sound. It's your hand. I do appreciate it. Thank you. If we're gonna do it, might as well do it full out. Look at all the pieces and examine how it all fits. So Fishman is apparently crucially important. And I wouldn't have known that at all, basically. Which could have made for an interesting reveal later, perhaps. But hard to say. Probably just would have made things more confusing. They already had like their introduction. I don't know why I was double checking everything. Best sound effects. Well, Margaret, now that we have saved you, maybe ask you one thing. Why'd you go up against the enemy by yourself? Sorry, but I heard that a rumor in town that day said that the Sex Sisters who were captured by Ava were still alive. Did the game give me an option to save? I'm tripped out. Obviously, I ground this room with the setup of the enemy in order to lure. Did we already see all this? So why was he in the floor? Yeah, did we see all this? So why is he in the floor? I find like the one glitch in this game. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're literally on the floor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a jump button. That Margie, living a strange stuffed animal, leaving a strange stuffed animal place like this. We can't get into the bar bridge. I forgot his voice. Not strange. Hey Faye, what's up the funny voices, will you? Huh? I didn't say anything. Jump, therefore, that's game. We would have been fucked if it was Final Fantasy VII. That's weird. Anyway, let's ask Margie to get rid of it. Why can't we just pick it up? It's lukewarm. We're like, we ain't touching that. Single stuffed animal that we can clearly walk around. We ain't touching that. But why am I here? Well, never mind that. It's not hiding in the path that I built the wall already. Oh, by the way, you can go through this door to the gun room or go down the stairs to the engine room. I often give people directions. That's where I was supposed to save. The Madrid has now returned. Come to think of it, this is the second time we have to flee from the royal capital. It was an awful long time ago. At night that I took them with me to the escape. Yar, on top of that, he is bold enough to steal the ship along the way. You know this used to be the kingdom's flagship? Yes, it was all Sigurd's doing. So courageous of him even at such a young age. Anyway, this Yggdrasil can be considered a keepsake of the late king for the young master. It feels like you're stuck to me for life. Even though you used to be my personal knight, right? Now I'm just a kid pirate. But eventually you'll become a proud lord. I gotta hurry up and grow up or I'll never be proud of myself. Won't be able to win against him. Well, you are not too taken back. Lately there are far too many highly energetic lads around the young master. It's yours truly who is in charge of education, demanded to have this room created. Because of that, I ended up having to take a sign now. Oh, you got items? Oh, you got items. Is there only 3 items in this game? Or 4 items in this game? He had other shit too, let's see. Nope, fuck. Jeeves? I know you're bored. Why do I never can buy literally anything? I don't get it. What the fuck? When I was a little kid, I was living on a spaceship with a terrible camera. Where would I be? It's me talking at the end of the rest. See the donut shaped hug vagina. You got the dog. Best employee ever. I figured she'd be here in the most dangerous room, but she is not. This game loves its freaking extended time. Funny that you hate this shit in Zelda, and then this game does it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't go to the next section. You gotta complete this random side quest first. Bro, okay, this camera's fucked here. This game just needs a remake that just makes the camera not garbage. Or like a remaster. Probably just chilling like in a random room, eating a snack. You won the martial arts tournament. No, I didn't. Did I lie to everyone? Oh, yeah, no, I totally won. Oh, yeah. That's great. By the way, did you get hurt? Oh, you didn't? Too bad. I mean, that's good. Wait, question mark. Oh, please, no one's there. Good, perfect weight. Good, perfect weight. You won the martial arts? You won the... I lied to everybody. You won the martial arts tournament? Well done if I didn't have this wound. Oh yeah, dude. Kick their ass, dude. You know, triangle, 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 you know? Wait, that's not even a finishing blow. Oh, I mean... Oh, we're ants. What is this, a game for ants? Do I want to tune up my gear? They probably just ran out of... There's probably part of their budget cut. We ran out of time shit. Go back literally to the one room I didn't go to. What if I don't wanna? Prevents loss of armor defense. Engine guard. Like some of this shit like is really good. Sir? But where do I bring the bubble monkey? Oh, I bring it to Tessie. Most items you don't need really from the store. Yeah, I guess when the fights get harder. Hey, Margie. Get rid of that strange stuffed animal sitting in front of the bridge. It's in their way. Not a strange stuffed animal. It has a name. Its name is... Uh-oh. Do we change the name? Wait, what? They just told me to pick a name and I'm here. I don't know. We call her Joey Jojo. The whole game just break. I can go, but I have a save state as well. Yeah, something got fucked up. Let's do this. This is why we got backups. Wait, it doesn't work like that with this? Are you kidding me? Bro. Just keep it? This might be amazing. Okay. My name is Choo Choo. That's weird, I was just here where I put it a moment ago. Nice to meet you, I'm Choo Choo. I fell in love with you when I first saw you in Blavertech. Oh my, just declared my love. What we thought was just a stuffed toy is actually a living animal. Weird. Wonder if it's strangely lukewarm. Wait, what? I'm just laughing at what the fuck's happening in the sense of like... Did we just fucking... Is the whole game gonna be fucked though? Sit down, Plunge. May I fuck the game? But yeah, we somehow changed Ellie's name to Joey Jojo. And we're supposed to be naming this critter here. But... Also, this reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles X. They do a similar thing where they introduce the, like, fat companion thing. Looking good, Faye. Shut up. It's alright. I just had to give you my permission. Yeah. Get yourself. Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt you two, so I'll just wait inside. Thank you for your help at the castle. Heard you really routed up at the tournament. Bart was bragging about how you're both buddies and all. Really? I'm so ashamed. I want to be the help of Bart, but I ended up owing him again. And I want to help Bart, but hey, have you ever seen Bart's back? He's got scars all over his back and it looks so painful. Long ago, when the two of us got caught by Shaka Khan, Bart protected me from getting beaten. At the time, I decided to be his follower, serve and protect him. But he's the one who's always protecting me. Oh, so sorry. Anyway, thanks a lot for saving me. I'm just ready for us to get to the next fight and it's gonna be like a fucking this thing now or something. I know what a gear is, dude. Come on. Xenogears have the band Rufus. What about the man Rufus? Basically, we've learned don't save where there's a cutscene. Just in case I'll save on a new spot, in case she gets fucked. Rufus is Shaka Khan's original band. Oh, damn. Today I learned. Young master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in gambling. Name rule. Now I'm curious. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Karen Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire, Special Foreign Affairs Agency. That's a mouthful. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Geblar. Seems like Geblar isn't just after the excavation sites around Ava after all. I do like old school fun. We got the fun. We got the fun. You mean there's not after the jazz? If that's their only goal, then they wouldn't need to shade an important man like him. Now, Master, it could become unexpectedly complicated. Doc hasn't come back yet, has he? I mean, Doc. Wait to worry about him. He'll join us soon. So what do we do? Just enter Nissan through the secret road. To keep a lookout for the lone tree in the desert to sign up where the road lies buried. Oh, we're going to Nissan? I actually found that by accident. I know exactly where Nissan is. We're gonna get a car. We're gonna get ourselves a nice little Nissan. Nissan Altima. Maybe a Nissan Plunge. I need to give shoutouts, and I keep forgetting. I'm very bad at it. I need to remember. Road to Nissan. No, I see why you came down to the surface. I would understand you, but famous Ram has taken over the post of Ava is pretty annoying. His home country might have some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. But perhaps there is still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called elements of the Commander's Training School, Jogan, are both here. Hope you're right, Yar. By the way, she is still... According to Faye, there is a female aide on Kara's side. And he said that she had indigo blue hair and hairs. Blue eyes and hair. Indigo blue eyes and hair. Fuck. So it must be her. So all the Elements members are on the surface world now. I guess so, Yar. To be honest with you, she scares me. She boats car and is kind to anyone. I know that very well. But sometimes I felt a strange fear in her. That bothers me more than Car being in this land. That cannot be true. Not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense these things quite accurately? Right. By the way, have you told that young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaire's objective really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyways, Hugo, have you gotten any information? Not really. I left there being before going into the censor section. And... Are we just eavesdropping? Yeah. Hey! What you buy? Don't fucking scare me. Dory. Who the fuck? There is no way in the Japanese version this man said sorry Dory. That's some Mondo cool levels of shit. It sounds like a Sig and your doctor friend knew each other pretty well. Sounds like Sig and your doctor friend. Sig, damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Dow get back? Okay, I thought the cutscene glitched or something. But I guess they were trying to show, like, it was before we were up. I'm, like, so paranoid the game's broken now. I don't know, like, all the ins and outs. But yeah, if it's like any Square RPG from the 90s, it's all usually just done by one dude. Usually Ted Woosley. And usually people hated how he would do his Woosleisms. Let's see, who... Metal Gear Solid was also translated by one guy. I'd imagine all these dudes who did this were like, fuck this. Who was the translator for Xeno? Richard Honeywood. He did Xenogears, Final Fantasy XI, Dragon Quest. Damn, he's like a OG. Xenogears translation is killing my enjoyment. It's the very first. Oh, there's an interview with he was basically thrown the script in Japanese and was told, good luck, do what you can, with no direction. He just hammered out the translation solo. Probably wouldn't have been translated at all at the time if he didn't. Damn. Dude was basically, they're just like, yeah, man, you got this. I would say Dragon Quest 7. Or Dragon Warrior 7. That game is insanely long. You gotta check this shit out. They have the shit in a museum, it's so fucking long. I think we talked about this before, and if Xenogears would have more. But we're gonna have this debate. Right now it's relevant for the conversation. Why is it letting me look at the image? Bro, I hate Reddit. I have a non-Reddit one. There we go. So here's all the scripts for Dragon Quest VII. 70% more dialogue than FF7. I can believe that. Yeah, so this is the entirety of like Dragon Quest VII. Like I think like everything. I think like they said like one of the rows is just the script itself. I think it's up here as a script or whatever. In the bestiary and all that shit. But or maybe it's all script. I have no idea, to be honest. But this shit's in like a literal museum. With a rope and everything. Which is pretty nuts. But yeah, well, shoutouts to the one dude who used to translate shit back in the 90s. You're a hero. Let's see if it's longer or not. Maybe it has more optional dialogue or something. Let's see. Dragon Quest VII, just by like facts of how long to beat. It's which is not like the truth or anything. Yeah, it puts it at almost 80 hours for Dragon Quest VII. Or 100 hours, or almost 200 hours if you're completionist. If we just go by pure time. Although how they use the time, you know what I mean. Xenogears is it's like half that time almost, 50 and whatever. Even at a completionist. But like I said, it might be more of how they use the time, right? Like Xenogears might be putting more text per second than Dragon Quest does. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, because Time to Beat could include all the random battles, and like, there might be like more combat maybe in Dragon Quest 7. Like maybe 50 hours of that is combat. You know what I mean? Or like dungeon crawling and stuff. So that game loves dungeon crawling. But I have played Dragon Quest 7, and one of the reasons why I quit it is that it was very verbose. Holy shit, did that game not shut the fuck up. Apparently the version I was playing on 3DS was like the smaller version, or like the condensed version or whatever. Like they like chopped it down a bit. I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest of it up to you, Mason. As you wish, I'll have the honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah, how's the town? As we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing the royal capital, the sex representations have been in discussion. Have they come up... what have they come up with? For now, they just have planned to improve the local defenses. And also, anti-Shaka Khan people have been gathering here. Probably because they hate funk music, and they heard what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Margarine? Better than we thought, but I know she was in a lot of grief. Margarine, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the other townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return. Now, I'm curious how long it took you to beat Dragon Quest 7. This obvious Chrono Trigger song bugs me. It's the ending credits song. Just that first part. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. But it kind of runs through like a Chrono Cross song. Although I think Chrono Cross has better music than this game. If we're gonna talk about Mitsuda songs. And yes, I even like that stupid battle theme that everyone hates. The doo doo doo, boo boo boo, boo boo boo, boo boo boo. Well, first of all, we should accompany Margaret up there to meet the sisters. Huh? What is it, old Mason? Oh, goodness gracious me. I think that little Miss Margarine will finally be able to return here. So awfully sad. Ah, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me. How terribly embarrassing, I couldn't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the man left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Margarine up to see the sisters. Excuse me now. Music-wise? Chrono Cross, I feel like, has one of the best freaking soundtracks ever. Holy shit. I fucking love that soundtrack. And I love Chrono Trigger soundtrack. Like, it's one of my favorite SNES soundtracks. But I think Cross's might be better. And that's saying a lot. These are the people who took care of me when I was small. Oh, okay. Oh, Bart, I'm glad you're well. I don't know why I'm doing the pirate voice. People at the hidden port connected this before you came into town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be happy to not... She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters and... Luca's here. I must hurry and see the sisters. Well, then go. Like, why are you waiting for us? Yes! What's going on, warrior? Skyr. Luca. What are you doing? Skyor. Sorry, I'm still new. I'm still new at it. This is Luca. She's a cat. Luca, do you want to play? Oh, I see. Pure. So I should say like a pirate. Luca, what are you doing? Pure. Yeah, Luca's a girl. She wants all the love. I've ever watched Vikings. I have not. I've heard it's really good though. Yeah, ironically enough, I named my cat after Chrono Trigger. Actually, when she was a kid and her meow sounded like the meow in Chrono Trigger. You know when they go meow. And then I wanted to name her after a strong like female video game character, like a strong woman. But I didn't want to do one that was like a damsel in distress, and it was really hard to find one. It was kind of blowing my mind. I was like I call my cat like Xena or some shit, but you can't do Peach. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna call my cat like Daisy, even though Daisy's been captured too. You're not gonna call your cat like you can't do Zelda. Malin would be interesting. A Bjorn. Bjorn Ironside. That sounds like a badass name. But maybe if I saw a picture or something. Notice how Bjorn is pronounced similar to my name, Bjorn Skjor. Ah! Yeah, I know. Funny enough, the name Bjorn I do know. That's a good way to remember. Thank you. It's Skjor the Bjorn. Margie. Damn, the whole... If I learned anything from Chrono Trigger, they're all evil. Every single one of them are like a crazy serpent witch thing. Margie! I'm back, everyone! Oh, Margie. I'm so glad you're safe. We're so British. Yes, it's all thanks to Barnus, man. We just received word. We were singing the hymn on praise and joy and praise. Bjorn. I am Skjor Bjornsson. You can't have two first names. Watch me. In Swedish, it's pronounced differently. Do you say like Bjorn? No, actually, in Swedish, we really say it like that's crazy as possible. I say it like the IKEA way. I've built so much IKEA furniture. I can say all those crazy names, like Bjorn. What a relief! Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bot would one day return safely. I am not Swedish. I am Canadian, born in Canada. Canadian, born in Canada. Yep. My mom was born in New Orleans, like in the States. My dad was born in London, England, like UK. And then like my grandfather was like he had to like abandon his family in the Spanish War and immigrate to like America and shit. So like I'm Spanish and there's like Finnish and there's a lot of information that's kind of lost because of that. You know what I mean? But it's more like Bjornsson and not sure how to beyond. It's because of the O, right? The O with the dots. I never remember what those were called. The Hildy or some shit. Beyond. So I gotta say it more like Arnold. Skjor. Skjor the warrior. Beyond. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Yeah. Sister Agnes. Skjor's like, I'm never coming back here. He's like, I'm leaving the stream. People leave. Unfortunately, your mother and this blessed royal mother. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard that about the royal capital. But at least I've made it back. I'll never go anywhere. I'll leave you from now on. I won't make you all worried anymore ever again. That'd be a pretty funny command. Do Arnold, and I'm like, no. Yo, John. How you doing? Yo, Ranger Pager. There's no way I can mess that name up. How you doing? I just had to get lectured on how to say skjol. Skjol. The conclusion was to say it like Arnold. And if I say it like Arnold, then we're good. Skjol. Sorry for not being here a lot. That's okay. I'm just happy you're back, honestly. And I like your 1 year banana. Looking fresh. No way you can mess up my name now. She's like, I even added the R so you can't fuck it up. But you were busy with life. What have you been up to? I'm curious. Yes, if you haven't said hi to someone, say hi. Bless you, not yeah. Now I'm just getting like too far with it. Sister Agnes, that just isn't like you at all. Yeah, I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? You know, slap me on the wrist? Ha! I'm sorry. I'm just so happy that I cannot help but... Sister. There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, spank my ass and call me Charlie. There it is. It's done. I'm playing some new games, getting paid at my retail job. You know, damn, let's go. Is it like food, or is it like a game store? Like, what are you doing? You don't have to answer. There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Hello, everyone. Celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to the heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Thank you, and bless you all. Oh, grocery store. Are you the bag boy? Paper, plastic, ma'am. Anytime I've ever gotten a fucking paper bag, lift it, everything falls out the bottom. I don't understand how society lived before either reusable bags or plastic bags or whatever, or after. Because they're banned here. Like, you have to literally bring your own if you want to use them nowadays, or pay money for plastic bags in Canada. So it's like, sometimes they try to give you a free paper bag. Bruh. How? So, no, sometimes they're not even free. Sometimes they make you pay for the paper bag. And it's like, bro. You do e-commerce, the curbside grocery? Oh, like someone orders it off the app or some shit. Or like does the pickup, whatever, food, Instacart bullshit. Oh yeah, sister, may I go upstairs? It's been so long, so I want to take a look around here too. Oh, but of course, dear. I don't even think of holding back from anything except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that ever again. I knew you'd say that. No, that's the Agnes I know. Yeah, we now have a bag tax somewhere in certain stores around here. No, Dollar Tree does like 10 cents per bag. Yeah, that's how it started here. And then they were just like, nah, fuck all plastic. So I will say it was very jarring in Florida when everyone was like, here's a plastic bag, and here's a, oh, what, you bought a single pack of gum? Here's a plastic bag. Oh, what, each drink gets its own plastic bag, and here's a plastic bag for your plastic bag, and you need a plastic bag for your plastic bags? Anyways, here's a plastic bag. I didn't buy anything. I just plastic bag. You do the grocery store pickup? I'll be honest, I don't trust them not to pick out like the oldest fucking food ever. I've heard that they don't do that kind of stuff, but I'm always like, bro, I'm gonna do it, and they're gonna be like, all right, here's the expired strawberries, here's, well, the bread expires tomorrow. Margie, I'm so glad. It's been a little while since the last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just, how did we name the wrong character? That was weird. I guess I got a little emotional here. Anyway, take it easy for a while. You put up with enough, okay? Well, if you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yes, our chef fans sits in around our cathedral. Follow me. You have a mixed bag. We've got some jank apples, but most of the times, yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, I guess it's a reputation. They know you'll come back. What a strong girl she is. It's obvious that she really wants to just break down and cry. Yeah, you're right, Yar. There's just the way that she's always been. But for all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there's a few things I could learn from her, too. Metal Gear. Meow, 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 meow. Ma'am? You ever played a Klonoa game until this year, and I understand why people want that series to come back? I fucking love Klonoa. Was it the PS1 one? Or the Wii remake? Both are good. I've never actually played Klonoa 2. Funny enough, I was like, I should play Klonoa 2 on stream soon. It's funny you brought up Klonoa. I'm trying to! What? Oh, it was at the door that I was at, I guess. But I just happened to walk away from the dialogue box. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a collection of 2 games. The Fantasy Reverie series. But was it 1 or 2? Or did you play both? There's the Klonoa RPG. That looks pretty cool. I think it's on GBA. Okay, yeah, you beat 1. The Wii one. How magnificent. If we ever get scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide there. Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? Get rooked. Get rooked. I like the view from here the best. You heard about the RPG? Is that the Phantasy Star logo there? Pretty sure it's the Phantasy Star logo. You're gonna get sued. That seems pretty amazing. Yes, this is breathtaking. I feel like apparently we found out the guy who translated this game. It was one dude. And he basically was just thrown the script and told, like, good luck. But Rob was saying he was really religious. So I'm just picturing this guy being like, I don't know if I'm going to do this. And he gets to this part and he's like, all right, now we're talking. That is not it at all. It's much more meaningful. Symbolism. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of this cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice that the only 2 great angels only have 1 wing each? I guess they really liked Final Fantasy VII. Or the legend handed down in Nissan. God could have created humans perfectly. But then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolizes. Looks like the creation thing, right? In order to fly, they are dependent on one another. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see on further inspection. Left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender specific, but these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God? The vagina and dick? Well, I do know it could be either or even both. Now I see! This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan. Ha ha ha. Why, Dr. Shitan Yuzuki, you are an amusing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It is a habit of mine. They know about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Forcing them to fly together. It'd be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you miss a deeper meaning and beauty to it. That's Rob right now. Rob is Margie. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it. But this time, I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nissan nation, the founder of the Nissan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a spiritual room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia on it. I would definitely like to view that. Okay, let us go have a look. I am absolutely Margie. When I grow up, I want to be just like Margie. Isn't she like 10 years old? I said... So... They're emphasizing the male-female. I think or like the man-woman. It looked like the man was bigger than the woman. Or like taller or something. It's hard to, you can't really get a good look here. But show it. Show it, you cowards. Oh. I was trying to think if it was like trying to symbolize like the power imbalance with man and woman. That's why the man's like higher up or whatever. I thought she was like glitching out. Like if you run into her, she's like, "Sir?" Hurry up. It's farther on in. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Famous female empowerment. I'm excited for Joey Jojo. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. I should love the Adam and Eve with Eve being born from Adam's rib, but in this case, the woman may have been given the man's wing. Oh, I didn't think of it like that. Like he had two wings and he broke one off to make another, make like a partner. It's kind of interesting. I guess that's why it's interesting, because there's like different ways to interpret it. I mean, unless it might get more literal as we go, but... And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yes, I just was thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her is exactly the same. Hit me over the head with symbolism. As we're standing in the Jesus cross right now, with the god lights shining on us, on the main character. What? Her hair color? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Look. That's what they call it in movies, don't they? The god light or whatever. God, the style of lighting. The god rays. I think that's what they call it. It's a girl I met in the forest. So you know if a game is good lighting, if it has the god rays. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. So her name didn't get changed? What did we change? You don't think so? Yes, now that you mentioned it, she does resemble Joey Jojo. So the girl with the purple hair looks like Joey Jojo. Or I can't use the fake name. Ellie. And essentially might be a god or something. Or goddess. Change your nameplate at the top. And I'm curious. But that's what I was talking about. I meant that the brush technique. Or maybe it only changed for that scene. And then once it reloaded the game, it like refreshed it. It's not something that usually gets saved for her. Maybe something like that. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in these pictures are similar to yours. Really? Okay. Like the bottom got a little ripped up there. The artist kind of just gave up. Like, it's painted. Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good as an artist. Oh yeah, we could paint. I forgot about that. That's how the story began. No, it's very similar to your style. Time travel? But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. She is smiling, but in a way she gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self. I mean, I guess the angel wings could also represent, you know, good and evil. As pointless, or as, not pointless, but as, I guess, predictable as that is. You know, maybe, like, one's the good side, one's the bad. Like, the purple hair one's the bad one, and the Ellie's the good one, or whatever the fuck. It's like Instagram, but ancient. So, Faye, we gotta ask you gonna swipe left or right? You gotta make a choice here, bud. You gonna send her a rose? You can send her a rose. I mean, let's see what her interests are, you know? Let's check this out. Perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Yeah. You look closely, you'll notice that the painting is not completely finished. Wow, I called that. Damn. Rob was probably sitting there like, this son of a bitch. This artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know. God damn it. Let's wait like 10 more hours for the answer. My grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She might know something. Maybe not 10 hours. Alright then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, we'll head back to town for now. It's alright, but this painting has caught my curiosity. You might want to speak with Sister Agnes before we head to town. Yar, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. I mean, I want to know. I thought it just like became a rave. I told you, time travel, man. Okay. Also, we were very generous in our photo. Look at her, then look at the photo. Damn, we used some fucking filters. Nobody tell her how many filters we used on that fucking photo. Because my God. Rave. So we did a bunch of ecstasy, it looks like. Had a massive raid here. Rave? Raid? Raid and rave, both. Drew her naked like one of my French girls. And, no memory. All right. Something wrong, Faye. You look like you're daydreaming. No, it's nothing. I mean, you literally know you have amnesia, so what, how is this that far-fetched? I assume it's not actually time travel. Main character established pretty early on. It's been like years. He doesn't know who the fuck he is and all that kind of stuff. He's able to pilot mechs. He probably banged this god or whatever. The first influencer. Let's all give a moment of silence for the first influencer. It's so much funnier if the canvas was literally the pixelated version. Yeah, like it was just like the same like blurred fucking... Yeah, we've been trying to figure out like the... It's like how it gets up-resed. Or upscaled. Like the 3D graphics look really nice. Which is pretty on par with how this usually goes. But since the graphics are like sprites, those zoom-ins, like these kind of angles are not too bad. Although it is funny we kind of like go through the floor a little bit, depending where we stand. Or is the game just still fucked up? I don't know. We're not gonna question it. No, because you were fine. I think sometimes it's just weird with the hit detection. That or you completely fucked the game up when I loaded that save. Because it did get a little weird. Well, it seems like we're fine. Like his face didn't get chopped up before when he ran. Maybe I just never noticed that. Or like the horizontal line in his face. But that would just be like his nose. I want to see my own army come to this country. Preparations should be started near the borders of the sex country of the charge of the World Capitalist Army. Bro, we're at church. Shut up. Usually we're not allowed up here. Where the fuck is Sister Agnes's room? Or was it upstairs? I think it might have been upstairs. Where the fuck is Sister Agnes? We're here to blast that booty. Call him Booty Blasting Faye. I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. I would have loved to have met her. I understand you were shown Sophia's portrait. This lady portrayed in the picture as Nissan's great founding mother. How is she? Is she straddling that chair like a beast? Yo, she's doing a full... Yo, this is a cool nun. She's like, whoa, you're talking to me? Let me flip this chair around real quick. All right, let me rap with you for a second. Some say that it was a painting at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago? Now that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. You have the historical material from that period. In our hands, there are no such records left intact. Our records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. Portrait's the only thing left, so we did time travel or something. We do not have much knowledge about her. That is too bad. This really is all there is, nothing left. For someone who has helped Margarine, I would have loved to have shared them. Unfortunately, I'm unable to help her, or help there. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring. But it does seem somewhat strange. It was such a majestic building as this, survives history. Probably a scroll or two would remain. Bro, do you know the life expectancy of scrolls? Not everything's goddamn Elder Scrolls, alright? According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. Sacrificed herself for the people and have been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. How did I paint her naked? I see, so everyone was lost in the darkness of the history. Somewhere, must be somewhere. Truth gets very devoted. Well, sort of. But after sneaking to the capital, I started thinking about lots of things. I come to realize where it was right the way it is now. Just casually sitting there. You know what? Fuck the world. We're transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years old get worn, so we renew them. Bro, and we're trying to find a 500-year-old scroll, and we're claiming it's still intact? Shitting? Bro. You gotta be shitting me. One of our daily tasks. Game. I don't need no Elder Scroll, alright? So it was painted 500 years ago. And... Wait, did I have to talk to Margie again? Like how the compass, like, got 360 there. It went, like, under. Wait, is that a door? But it's not a door. I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. Okay, I want to make sure. Yeah, one painting 500 years ago. Sucked off a great Nissan man. Michelin man. Gangbang. Good times. They high-fived each other, Eiffel Towered. Also, every snow level automatically in Russia, where I speak English with a German accent, apparently. God damn, that's so accurate. Ja. Welcome to the Russia. Do you like to go to Russia? I'm doing my best here. And no, I definitely would not like to go. No. But 1,000-year door, you definitely do go there, so I mean... There's even Russian bombs. Dude... Arr. Young master! Yar. The people of Nissan were most generous to allow us to rent this house. There will be no need to seek lodging at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, eh? Yar! Where is Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Hey, thanks, Mason. I assume I can't do dick like any other time I'm in a town? No, Catnip, it's the one time you can do dick. Whenever I come here, it always calms me heart. It really is like an hour of dialogue. Holy shit. Rob warned me about this. Anyways, young master, I want to work out what your plans are from here on out. Alright. Before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yar. Sig, what's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. Birds. The birds know. All right, I'll tell you. Yar. Me and Sitten here. We used to live in Solaris. What? Record scratch. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris called foreigners lambs. They're used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery, yar. Is that where you met him, yar? Yes, it was there. Ja. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while, but we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had, yar. You were friends with these pirates? These people? Ja. I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then, Ja. So this would have been to happen ever before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had ever heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who are backing that Shaka Khan idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner, yar. Are you standing there like, I wish I knew what was going on? There's nothing I could do about that now. But there's only one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, and we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I'll give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand, but could you elaborate a little more? Yeah, where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location. Like up in the clouds or something, yar? Yes, well. Chose the wrong voice for the exposition. Tridak, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. Airship. Get to Ava, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but also escaped in the same way. I wish this game had a log button, because I wanted to reread that. I guess I can click it again, but that's fine. That is the word Solaris used to indicate those who live on the Earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or Earth dwellers are used for manual labor here. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is the most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed, yar! Aye. When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There's probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No way, I can't believe this. I was born in the lower city levels. It is not a complete secret. But I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Yar. I'm not even a pirate. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ava's total population. They support their country by stealing surface dwellers. So... go inside. Let's get to reread something. Oh, yeah, I missed the part I wanted to read. Shit. Covered by a giant dome. Somewhere high in the sky. So I just wanted to... I couldn't remember, like, where it was. My brain didn't, like, retain that. Okay, cool. The dome in the sky. His name is Karin Ramses. How'd you know? I keep thinking the song's about to go into the Mount Colts theme from FF6. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses. We call him Kar. In Solaris, there's an officer training school called Jogun. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower-level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose to the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal, Yar, to achieve a consolidation of all the colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So if you two were picked by Ramses... No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At the time, we agreed with him. And at the time, Ramses was our hope. We had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower level citizens, he was truly all that he wished, or we wished for. A benefactor, Yar. Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideas. So what is it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? Yeah. We were placed in key military positions by Ramses. And thanks to that, we came to know that relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs. Right? Right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as a subject of experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive and to draw their latent talents and abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration traits. Human guinea pigs experimenting on humans? Yes, for example. Drive. That drug and all the others like it that are used now are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the rule of such experimental subject was not limited to just that. Okay. This drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use. At least anyone in the Gebler forces who was sent to the surface. You worried about her, huh? I saw one in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys, Yar? Damn. I understand. I think I get the gist of it. Old Mason, Yar. Go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm here to get some air, Yar. Should have been honest with him sooner. Not best to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. I'm sure the young master would never have dreamed of such a tale. I already guess I knew. Well, not that you asked, yes I did. However, when Sagad was telling a story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. We try and help the young master come to terms with all the users to. Jeeves is like, bro, I've known. Bro, I've known for years. Your best. Friends of my young lord, right? Since you were friends with him, I'm sure you already know, but he'll be the leader of this country one day, and I had a chance to ask him for when he was small, and that's why I call him my young lord. Please look after him for me, please. Where am I going? Out of the way, out of the way. Ah. Are we... Did we go back? How much church do we need? Do I go towards the hotel, maybe? I'm paranoid to save anywhere now. But I guess I should save because it's been a hot minute. Although maybe saving in a town like this is normal. I don't know. You either go to the big building in the center or you go back to the ship. Big building in the town center. Oh yeah, you just said he's gonna do a meeting. I'm having a brain fart. I guess it's been like 4 hours of stream. My brain's like, what? Well, usually it's about 5 hours when it starts to go. Oh, there's Buckface. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you so suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. Kind of expected to hear something different. Like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story you just told us, is it? You're hearing a story as you're confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of the Gebler generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for, bitch? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is, if you think about how he feels, then you should see why you could not talk about it. That's with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris towards other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simple maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense. The Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would have given him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. A much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not really win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well, Yar. Well, it's not like we are newly acquainted, is it? We had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave, Yar? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of overthinking and thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. The way the trees and the black and the kind of fades on the bottom of the text is like messing with my eyes a bit. It's funny. Just like a little bit, not like huge, just like... Basically, the only difference was whether they stress people's rank and class or their skill. The words have changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intention of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist, Yar. I don't think I like him much either. So, Satan, Yar, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why, are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shaka Khan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later, Yar. I suppose so, but... Even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there's still Solaris to deal with. If we're not careful, it is possible that we may no longer get involved in a longer war than with Shaka Khan, and you want to agree? Whoops. I think it's time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shaka Khan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler? I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gablar, first gain thy throne. Right? What is Fire Emblem? You could put it that way. What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. It was finally begun. My late father already said, don't miss the greatest happening by missing by minutes of racing. Jesus Christ. Ma'am. Frankly, I don't give a fuck. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful, Yar. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff in there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? The toy boats. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, Yar, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea. And I was the fleet commander, Yar. Anyway, forget these old stories. We should get started. Oh, we're not inviting anyone else? Thought we were doing like a town meeting. Da 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 da. First, Yar, Gebler's a big problem, but it really does just keep going. Holy shit. Yes, Ramses is heading towards achieving his goals. That he is now commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through this country's organization. Now he's presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shaka Khan. Once he's out of the way and Ava's safe again, we can think about how to deal with Geblar. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. Problem is how to deal with Geblar in the meantime. Then we'll most likely move at Shaka Khan's request. There's not just gonna sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Geblar to leave for a while. At least until we're able to take back the royal capital, blah blah blah. Oh, we're getting a visual with Final Fantasy VII and Tetris pieces? Let's go. This looks like a FF6 world map. These are the Geblar units currently in Ava. The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. Yeah, and units along the front line at the border with Krislav. There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Geblar and Ava forces. Only 2 of these 3 are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from blah blah blah. We have some great Kislev gears, correct? Yes, we captured them earlier, Yar. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards? Hit the border with Nissan. I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ava. But the problem is, Yar, we'll be attacking the border guards by being enough to set the center in motion. To be sure, the Nissan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. They see it that way, they'll certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait, Yar. Doc! Shaka Khan is very sensitive to Nissan and Kislev's actions. If Nissan starts moving in, he'll probably leave it up to Geblar, but... Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. Come on. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shaka Khan, we'll have to meet up with our agents who are already in the city. We're forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. Where do I level up my stuff or get my stuff? Like in the town? Will they finally sell me items that aren't just potions? The main strength of Ava's fleet is the battleship Kevlev, the Kamikaze. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report, so that the ship is near the border. Damn, Yar. That puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will probably not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ava's border fleet. He said my line. The former Ava Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like promoted. Vandercom? You don't mean the Vandercom that was in Jugend, Yar. The very same. Fucking Vandercom. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics. Particularly to follow the introduction of gears. He's a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn, Yar. He is all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates, Yar. Young master, that is nothing. It's not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding, Yar. The number of gears assigned on the fleet seems to have been actually reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead, Yar? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Satan, do you think you can strike out our gear forces? It's not a problem. Even with Vandercom, we have enough forces left to pull out the Thanes. However, it will not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Faye's like, I still don't want to fight, by the way. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading from Blaverdek, we may keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital, Yar. So you're suggesting we have another unit? Yar. A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay, a small force at best. A small force, Yar! What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now, there's no reason to involve you in all of this. I'll do it. Yeah, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends at the end now. Speed is everything. Sorry, I like zoned out for a second. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. All right, tomorrow, Yar. I like how there's been zero movement this entire cutscene. Just you look at a little slight rotation I saw, but I'm truly grateful. Face it. Look at that. There we go. Not that you have to move, but Yar. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain, Yar. Well put, young master. So we're doing some crazy double strike force team fucking crazy bullshit. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you really feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me, Yar. Yeah. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. Everyone ready to go. I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. So this is when I, like, hey, I'm gonna spend like an hour grinding. Peace. There's a new wind blowing today. So where am I supposed to go? Well, I'm gonna get new shit. What's that? Please take it. Oh. What? I just got a house? Oh, music playing. You know, shit is serious. Which the stores were like obvious. Guys got loaded, but we'll close my shop. Oh, here we go. The same 4 items. Da 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 da. It's so quiet. Boro. I don't get why the menu has nothing. So do I, what, just go to the world map to fight, or what? X, 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 X. So how long was that cutscene? Holy shit. It's been like an hour and a half of just convos. Alright. Da, 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 da. Like, since we've been on that shit. Our entire Xenogears section today has been nothing but talking. Zeta. I'm more like a Cheeto gear. Yeah, I definitely want to take the advice. We'll do that little bit of grinding, I guess. And that'll probably be it for today, because I don't want to get into a whole new section. Like, near the end of stream. Especially with how dialogue heavy this game is. I guess where Dragon Quest VII has, like, fights and stuff, this game just has Yapping Yappington. Is it even, like, worth the money for the fight? Bro, it's not even worth it. It's like a bajillion years. Fight me? Fight me? Fight me? Let me guess, now these guys are gonna be impossible. Up. Get your ass obliterated. That's a forest elf? These are their, like, chain attacks, dude. Wish I could, like, speed up their turn. I hit the buttons wrong. I hit the buttons wrong. Hey, my name's CousinCatnip, and I hit the button wrong. That's right, where I come from. Hitting buttons is not an option. In fact, most buttons we hit at a 5th grade level. I did it. Is that a level up? Like, how much do I need to level? Are we worried about shitting? Like, what's our... Got at least 2 for Faye. Alright, so we got one more. It seems like we got bad experience, so it works out. Or I was just close to a level up, but maybe both. Ha, shit, ha. I've just been staring at the freaking Dragon Quest freaking text the whole time. I had so many tabs open too, Jesus. That moment when you have love. Wow. I think he died of embarrassment. Which is fair. That's fair. That's fair. Just taking it, dude. Just taking it. Ow. Kick his ass. Kick its ass. Kick its ass. But at least the encounter rate's not that bad in this game. Who's these chunguses? Who the fuck are these chunguses? What? Oh, there's a little block, little hand block. Ha, shit, ha. Ha, shit, ha. I wish there was a speed up button, like in the game. Like once you see the animation a bajillion times, like, alright, alright. I can't tell if the guy's killing himself. Is he gonna kill me? Now I'm scared. I don't know what the fuck to do. So he's just a little bitch boy? This is coming back with more than frickin'... Now he's killing himself again. Omega Soul, you can't use Omega Souls though. I thought I had some. Maybe I don't. Between rounds. Mufu learned. You learn a hard lesson. Either way, we're fucking sailing. I'm just having fun filling all the blocks now. I'm just doing it for fun. Oh yeah, between rounds. Yo, Super Derby face. Coming in with that snazzy 55 motherfucking months. Yar. Welcome. Let's get some cat faces. I found a way to auto run. Let's go. Da 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 da. How many are we at? I can't remember. Why are we Chungus? Rap keys. Never played this game before. We're about 10 hours in. It is, it's very cool. Got timed hits on the fights with combo, kind of like the Blitz thing. You sort of have, a story going with, like, you know, the twists and the turns and the goods and the bads and the cat faces. I am getting sick of the one battle theme over and over. Also, you'll be happy, Super Derpy Face. I've been playing more. I'm almost at the end of Persona 3 Reload. I've done all the moon things. I'm like in the part of Tartarus where it's just like non-stop boss fights, basically. That's how you kick an ass. Now I'm still doing like the countdown stuff, you know, like that many days to the moon. I think I'm about to go on like a school trip or something. It was like right before they were like the school trip, and I was like, I'll come back. But it's already after like the big like moments have happened. I mean, there's a lot of moments in that game, but we're just doing some grinding right now, so apparently I'm supposed to grind, or I'm gonna get my ass whooped. So we're basically grinding for the last little bit. But we just did like a Metal Gear Solid's worth of cutscene. My freaking voice is tired from speaking. Yeah, I feel like anytime after summer in that game is when the game gets good. You can cut out the first like 3 months of Persona 3 or whatever, like the first like 3 or 4 months, and like nothing will change. It'd actually probably be a stronger game for it. Yeah, people rage on Persona 5 for that, but 3 is pretty brutal for that too. Like 6 months. I do like the social links a lot though in that game. So for me, I don't feel like most of it's wasted time, so I do like actually like, you know, like walking the dog and all that shit. It should be fine. Fully voiced except for some of the cutscenes. There was one with the foreign exchange student, and they didn't translate. Or like it was a social event or whatever. Like one of the, wasn't like one of the, you know, the, what do you call it? The, you know, the fluff ones where they don't count. Like it was one that was supposed to count, and it wasn't voice acted. And I was like, also, did he just hit him in the nuts? I'm thankful that DLC has the option to play more than just the one fucking song for everything. Yeah, I love how all the game's like so tragic. I forgot that's why I liked it so much. It's a very emo game. All my favorite games are like, and then crazy shit happens. I'm being vague on purpose, because anyone's played a Persona game already knows that much. Burrow! This grind is all this grind has done is waste my resources. Best social links in the series. Funny enough, when I was playing it, I was like, man, this might be some of my favorite in the series. Akanari, who is that one again? Like, who's the person? Oh, okay, yeah. Funny enough, I was gonna say them, but I'm like, how do I describe them without being like super spoilery? These cavemen have hooves? Yes. Of course they do. We're just filling all the slots now for fun. Yeah, I'm not too worried because we have a lot of money and we have like nothing to buy, so. Did I gain another level or not? Oh no, I'm close. Ugh, it's still like a while though. Or did I already gain it? I wasn't paying attention. We get the 4 zombies. It's much faster than the ogre guys. I'm gonna be like way too OP. But maybe not if the guys are doing like 200 fucking damage. Yeah, we'll basically do this grind. We'll get ourselves ready for that next time. I have 6 now. I forgot to ask, what's the 6 combo? Bro, chill. Good. Aw. Yo, John! La, la, la. Cat faces!
I forgot to do this earlier, but here you go.
Let's go! I don't care if it's like 16 months. You can do whatever time you like. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like how this ogre appreciates a good ass beating. He killed himself. You saw that. I like when they kill themselves. You're welcome. Enjoy your cat faces. You also beat Blaster Master 01 not too long ago. Did that Shovel Knight. Would they have Shovel Knight in the game now? I own that one. I didn't know he was in it. Or maybe I only have 02. Maybe I only have 02. I know there's 03 as well. Blaster Master is a series I wish I like loved, but I just never did. It like never clicked for me. I don't know why. Just never clicked for me. This guy has extra characters in one: the Shovel Knight, Gunvolt, and Shantae. Sexy. But I really gotta grind another 3,000 fucking experience. Is it really gonna be that crucial? They're edging you with FF9 Remake. It was just like leaked way too early. The Yakuza Kiwami one. And what'd you think? I would love a Chrono Trigger HD 2D. Very much so. You loved it? That's the fattest nut ever. It honestly is such a good game. You're like, bro. Bro. You're always like, I don't know what game to play. I don't know what to do. And you still haven't beat Chrono. Oh, it does work like that. Interesting. Let's see what his is like. Oh, that's pretty good. The ironic part is Chrono Trigger is like one of the fastest, quickest RPGs to beat. It requires like no grinding. And you're like, I don't know, man. You're in Metaphor Refantasia. I'm still trying to finish 7 Rebirth. Although I was gone for like a month there, so I didn't really have time to play it. We want to play a Persona game. I have 3, 4, and 5 on Switch. 3 portable. I really like the girl mode, but that's considered like a bonus story, like not the main story. It's hard to say because I feel like each one kind of expands on the last one. But also each one is like a very different from the other. And they're all very long. So if you're only gonna play one, maybe only play 5. Because 5 is like the newest royal updated, you know, all the shit. Same with 4. 4 is golden. 3, I feel like Reload might be better, but it's hard to say. Like for the original story. But all of them are like 100 plus hours, yeah. I'm like 60 to 70 hours in on Persona 3 Reload. And I'm still like have another like 10 to 20 hours probably. And yeah, there's like entire like parts of the game that you do depending on which ending and all that. That 7 Rebirths on Steam because I can use your Steam Deck. I wish I had a Steam Deck, yeah. Yeah, all of them are long as hell. They're all like Reload! Close to the 100-hour range. Cookie 90 and reload, yeah. Your fan game's gonna be 30 hours? Okay, I'm not playing on stream. I was like, maybe I'll play this fan game on stream. No. Come on, Aaron. That's the estimate. I guess you'll have to do a run through and see. Yeah, because you haven't, no one's done a run yet. Watch there be a huge skip. That's a hit. Wouldn't that be true to the Five Nights at Freddy's lore? If there was like sandwich skip or some shit, and because of like a coding error, you could like skip to the end of the game because you like picked up a sandwich early or some shit. Wasn't that like some sister location shit? Like, oh, if you do this and that, you can break the game and blah blah blah. Trying to relax. Yeah, you've had a pretty eventful last little bit. The relaxing is good. It should be like 10 hours. I definitely overestimated how long my Steam game would be. But I also knew it would be short. It was kind of a weird, like... It was like the length it should have been. I might as well just finish the grind, even though I hate doing grinding like this. And if this is required, then this game literally can't be a 10 out of 10. If there's required grinding. So that's just poor game design. Non-nemesis location, not security breach. Can't remember what the fuck name it was. They make a new, there's no like 3 new FNAF games coming out like this year or some shit. Not fan games, but real games or whatever. Or should I experience FF's Rebirth for the first time? I'm in the Golden Saucer right now, which has been like a 30 bajillion hour long experience. It's almost comical, the levels of like extra shit they added into every section in that game. To the point where I almost like, it actually kind of ruined one of my favorite parts because I kept wanting to make it so hype. Like that is the one thing I generally do miss in Rebirth, is that there's no like chill moments. Like even the chill moments are like 30 bajillion minigames and 30 bajillion this and that. And that's what followed. Like so much stuff is wrapped around like, I feel like they took the insults of 7 Remake too personal. The 7 Remake has the chill parts, where you just kind of chill out and stuff. But in Rebirth, there's like no chill. It's like, no, you must constantly be fucking stimulated, fucking intense music, It's like, I kind of miss like just walking on the fucking tracks, you know what I mean? Which I know sounds funny. Cause So was cool. But it, like I said, just so much of that shit is like, I still kind of, like, I mean, Golden Saucer I expect to be over the top and shit. That one I don't really have much issue with. It's more just like, what made 7 so good to me was that there was like those, whoops, I did the wrong character. There was like those chill moments, and then there was like those like hype moments. I feel like the remakes are going in the direction of like, everything must be hype. Like even like, spoilers if you don't know Final Fantasy 7, but I mean you probably do. But like Genova's theme, they like tried to make it all like orchestra, and they didn't have like the stuff in it. Or it did it like a little bit, and then it went to this like really fucking like kind of boring like slow remix of it, and it was like I really wanted the song, you know. But they were so focused on making it more epic that it was like, man. It says the most nitpicky shit ever, which should tell you the quality of the game. My issue is that the songs are too epic for the situation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's... You want to talk being nitpicky? I'm saying, yeah, but the only thing I've seen and heard is that how Tifa's boobs looking in her beach outfit is so insane. On the boat? For which? Or are you talking to Will? See, funny enough, I liked how the boat was expanded upon. Funny enough. But yeah, no, they were so focused on making... And honestly, I do kind of like it. Because it reminds me of these PS1 Square games where it's like, damn, there is so much fucking content and so much shit happening that, like, I don't even know if I can experience this all. And I haven't felt that with a Square game literally since like 7 Rebirth. Where I'm like, Jesus fuck. There is so much fucking shit to do. And I don't even know if I can do it all. Which, like I said, it's a nice feeling to buy a Square game and be like, wow, it's actually like it's a you know, a big fucking deal. It's not like this, oh, it's incomplete or like excuses or nah, it's a full fucking game. It's a, well, there's so many people saying the game's not done yet, but each game is basically its own little game at this point. Like they're all so independent almost of each other. We're so close. Queen's Blood is so good. I do like Queen's Blood a lot. The theme goes so hard. I like some of the opponents too. They get kind of fun with it. Like there's some goofy ones. Oh, look. Oh, I forgot to heal. Fuck. You can't die now. If I remember correctly... Oh, you mean like the main theme. Oh yeah, all the main themes are done by him still. Yeah. Although I haven't heard it yet, I don't think. Because I haven't got far enough to hear it. I haven't gotten past Golden Saucer. So anything past that is still spoilers for me. Although I know the original game, but like literally I don't even know where the game ends. I don't want to know. Like I don't want to know where, like I purposely have avoided like so much about this game. To the point where I was annoying at GDQ, where I was like, don't even mention the game to me. I'm waiting for the ultimate, because they had a run there, is why. So I was worried people were going to be like, oh yeah, you know, the final bot. Also, I got the worst RNG in the history of RNG, I guess. Yo, if I game over, I'm quitting this game forever. All right, cool. The game heard me. Like, yo, if we game over, like, I'm not doing this grind again. Especially if it's required, apparently. Which is... I don't think this is required. But, like, it's being forced upon me. This, like, by Rob. But also, I'm scared to not do it and then get fucked over. So I'm a little, like... Oh, it does one of those where it puts them at 1 HP. Whatever it is. Graphics are very good. You ready for the ultimate weapon fight so we can see Tifa somehow fucking suplex the damn thing? The combat's really good. I've still been playing, I think I've been playing on the harder mode or whatever. I can't remember. I think I gave you an option for a harder mode, right? Because he's gonna retire soon. Yeah. I mean... They're all getting up there. I mean, Miyamoto has been retired for a while now, essentially. A lot of the greats have already kind of moved on. Although I will say the creator of Final Fantasy and Naboo, their last game was at Apple Game, right? Although I won't be surprised if the Naboo still does the theme for Part 3. Or maybe he already wrote it at this point. So they probably have already planned everything out. More of a guy. I mean, that's already what he was doing on 7 Rebirth. Although he was doing music also, but he was only doing more of like main theme stuff. Like all the hundreds of fucking, there's like maybe even thousands of songs. There's so many songs are done by like a bunch of other people. It's even like with Playtonic. They have so many composers who can mimic the David Wise sound, but they don't even need David Wise anymore, or Grant Kirkhope. Which is kind of cool. Even like that guy who's learned how to copy Toriyama's art style, like his protege or whatever. Yeah, Yoko Shimomura, I feel like doesn't. I feel like she's always just done it for the love. Like I feel like Yoko just does it all the time. Toritaro, who's that? I was saying Toriyama, like Dragon Ball Z guy. Oh, is that the guy's name? Yeah, I think so. I can't remember the guy's name. Yeah. I've heard people say that he does a good job of like he does the style so like good that people are like it's been good. Pretty much all the hit Nintendo games are also done by new people or like new teams. Like younger generation stuff. And usually it's like the old guard being there just going like, all right. But they're like, nah, fuck that. Toritaro has been doing DB manga since Super's manga started. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought he was like the super guy. Yeah. I can remember his name though. Toritaro. Oh, of course. No, I love David Wise and Grant Kirkhope too. I'm so sick of this shit. Are we gonna actually die here? This is making me really not like the combat in this game. The same song, required grinding. There's so many things that RPGs have just done better now. And even before this, like Earthbound and shit. Which I don't know how people saw Earthbound, saw it come out, saw how they did different songs for every single fight, for the most part. And they're like, let's never copy that. Ever. Let's just make one song for all 100 hours. And never understood it. Have to go to town to buy F4. We're definitely gonna buy a bajillion Omega Souls and shit after. But I'm just so sick of the fighting right now. It's not like engaging enough. And the music's so repetitive. And it's not really a good song. I hate to say it. I don't know what's with Mitsuda on PS1 and making weak battle songs, but Faye does more damage than Siten, I thought. Well, he was like, no, you have to grind, you have to grind. I'm like, this grind is making me like not like... I was liking this game for the first 10 hours. Or 9 hours, but this grind has made me be like, man, I am... Well, you literally tell me this literally on the very final fight I have to do, so... And it won't change the fact it's the exact same combos and the exact same music and the exact same everything. Like I said, there needs to be like a speed up button. That would help this dramatically. Like I said, a lot of stuff that this game needs are just things that have like become standard in RPGs in the last like 20 years. So it's kind of like judging it for things that didn't really exist then. But how even an auto battle would be nice. Alright, for free. Holy fuck. The hour-long grind. I'm sure it's gonna be worth it. I'm sure it's gonna pay off, and I'm sure it's gonna make the game like a bajillion times easier. But holy crap. I'll never be a fan of the... like, it's hard to say, because I don't mind if it's like you get a party member at level 1 and you kind of grind to like improve them, but you kind of grind as you go. And then they kind of just get to the level anyway, because the curve that they get is like enough so that they kind of, you know, it works out. But like, what was the PS1 and glass shattering? Bro, it's new tech, dude. And also, the reason why I fought those dudes, because they kept 500 experience. This guy gave 2 experience. That's why I was fighting the same enemies over and over. Because it seemed like I was getting the highest amount, between 500 to 700. From the clump of enemies there. Versus just getting 2. Okay, let's save. You know, I might as well save after we get the shit. It's being a little salty, but didn't actually ruin the game. But it was just kind of like a, damn, grinding in this game is not fun. And some RPGs it can be kind of fun. Like I said, usually that's from like speed up buttons and macros and auto battles, and like you can kind of let the game do the fodder a little bit. This just looks like... I think Xenogears was one of the games built off of the Final Fantasy VII SNES prototype. With a Sony CD, Sega, or what is it? The Sony PlayStation SNES. FF7 was going to be a SNES game. It got split into 3 games. I think one was Xenogears. One was actual FF7. And then the other one was... what the fuck was the last one? Can't remember now. Parasite Eve or some shit? Lately this town has gotten lonely. I'm stubborn, I won't close up shop. Supernova on SNES. I think it was, they were developing it so late, they were like, yeah, there's no point, let's move it over. What the fuck are we doing? Oh yeah, whoops. But can I not buy more, like, someone's dead and I can recover them? Can't buy Phoenix Downs. Think this concept existed before FF7 and PS1? Yeah, no, we're talking. That is what we're talking about, Rob. We're talking about like in like 1994 when FF7 was first like conceptualized on like the Sony PlayStation on the Super Nintendo or whatever the fuck. That is literally that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Was it Secret of Mana? Is that the other one? No, I think Secret of Mana was its own thing. Because Secret of Mana was built off of Final Fantasy IV prototype. Because Final Fantasy IV was going to be what Secret of Mana was. But they thought it was too wild of a change up. So they like turned it into its own thing. But Final Fantasy IV was going to be an action RPG. They've been wanting to do that since literally the SNES. That's a little ass. I can't buy more Phoenix Downs. Oh my god, it has to load every X every time. Okay, that's kind of funny. X. I mean, I can delete all the old ones, but... Man, that was unironically an hour of grinding.